Friends, I'm on a heater right now and it feels so damn good. I can't lose. It's amazing. Except for Denver last night. That was really frustrating. But everything else hit. I'm like, this is the best totals run I've ever had in my life. I have figured out the totals market for the current state of the NBA. And I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. So let's keep rolling. Let's find some more winners. I've won like 50 units in the last probably 10 days. It's been unreal. Let's go. First game up. We got the Brooklyn Nets at the Indiana Pacers. These two teams just played the other day. Trendon Watford and Andrew Nembhard got ejected. Little scuffle. Really nothing. Bunch of tempers flying a little bit. Totals at 220 and a half, we'll call it. There's some 220s, there's some 221s. And I don't think Halliburton's playing in this game, guys. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's healthy except for Halliburton. And he's questionable. But he's been questionable the last 4 games, and he's missed every single game. So I don't know. And they've been winning without him. No rush to get him back. Let's take a look at the standings. I haven't seen the standings, guys. Let's take a look at the current state of the Eastern Conference. So Milwaukee's 1 game back of Indiana for the 4th seed and the division. And then Indiana's 3 games back behind the Knicks. But the Knicks are kind of reeling right now. Indiana definitely wants home court. That's for sure. They want to win. They want to win, guys. They definitely want to win here. Let's see. Brooklyn, they are 6 games back of Miami. Did Miami lose yesterday? Yeah, Miami lost yesterday, right? I think so. Yeah, they lost to Houston by 4. They covered. They keep losing and covering right now. Brooklyn, let's take a look if D'Angelo Russell's going to play. They're tanking on purpose. D'Angelo Russell's out. Zaire Williams is questionable. So, the game went under, I think, last time. Let's see. Or did it go to overtime? It went to overtime and it still went under. So, yeah, betting Brooklyn Nets games over the total, that's risky business, guys. Really risky business. I can only look under 221. Maybe a Nets team total under. Obviously, it's all predicated on if Halliburton plays or not. So, I don't know, guys. The team total, that'd be 110 plus 5, 115. I don't know. The Nets just slow the shit out of the ball, man. It's hard to bet Nets games right now. Okay, next game up. We got the Warriors at the Hawks. Spread is -2.5. They're without Steph Curry. Steph Curry probably going to be... he's going to be reevaluated on Monday. Luckily, there's no fracture to his pelvis or backbone, and there's no... nothing structurally damaged. It's just bruised and sore and swollen. So, he'll take his time getting back. So it'll be the Jimmy Butler show. And the thing is, guys, Jimmy Butler slows the shit out of the ball. He would be perfect on the Brooklyn Nets. Oh my gosh, guys. He dribbles. He takes his time. He wants to look confident and cool holding the ball. Let's see what this total is. 230. Man, it would take some balls to bet this under, guys, because the Hawks are the opposite. They play fast and they play no defense. And I always think that the home team kind of controls the pace a little bit better than the road teams do. Let's see, Trae Young's on the injury report, and he is probable. Karis LeVert's probable. Clint Capella is out. So, man, I want to bet the under, guys. I really do. Really do. And I wanted to bet every single over yesterday, guys, and I get kind of nervous when I feel that way because I'm like, not all these games are going to go over. And sure enough, it was 8-2 to the over yesterday. Those games just kept flying over, man. Let's see. They held Charlotte to 102. Charlotte sucks. And 134, 114, 98. Well, the Clippers played defense. You know what? I'm running so hot right now, guys. I mean, I hate losing, don't get me wrong, but I have, like, if I have room to, like, take a little bit of a, not a gamble, but, you know what I'm saying, guys. You know what I'm saying. I really think under 231, under 230 and a half, I think that's the way to go. Let's see where it opened at. It opened 229, so I'll be patient. I'll probably wait all day. I'll wait all day to see where it goes. If it goes up even higher, because I like that under. I think Golden State with Jimmy Butler, they have no motive to try to get to 120 points. They just don't. But dang, I say that. Well, Steph Curry played half the game last time. I don't know. I'm probably gonna leave it alone, guys. I lean. Sidewise, I lean. Let me see here. I lean Atlanta. I don't feel great about that, though. But if I had to play it, I would play Atlanta. It's coming from a Golden State fan. So that's my thoughts on that game. Next game up. Got the sorry-ass Washington Wizards at the New York Knicks. Wizards played last night. Jordan Poole usually does not play on the second night of back-to-backs of late. Wizards have been covering point spreads, guys. Not recently, but before this last 3 games that they played, they have not been. I mean, they've been covering before that. Now they got the Knicks. Like I said, let's check the minutes played for them last night. That game went over, and that was my most. And guys, I don't know why I got scared off some of these games last night, because I was telling myself, I was like, this game's gonna fly over. Like, some of these games I called spot on, like the Memphis Clippers game. If you take a listen to my podcast yesterday, I was like, that game's gonna go over because Memphis wants a win. They're gonna push the tempo. They're gonna win the first quarter, first half. They won the first quarter, first half. Clippers woke up. Memphis doesn't play any defense. Clippers covered. Game went over. Like, called it spot on. I left money on the table last night, guys. But nobody played over 30 minutes for the Wizards. They shot well from 3, 17 of 39. The Knicks, let's see, they've been losing. I think they lost 3 in a row. Just 2 in a row. They've lost 3 out of their last 4. They're at home, though, guys. This is as much of a bounce-back spot as I've ever seen one for the Knicks right now. They're off the next 2 days, Sunday and Monday. They play Dallas at home Tuesday. Dallas sucks. So this is literally hey, we need to play better. We need to get a win at home Saturday night, Madison Square Garden. Let's take a look at the injury situation here. Miles McBride is questionable. That's kind of a big deal now that you got Brunson still out. Like, you need McBride to play. Because if you don't have him, I guess you have Campaign run the point, or you just have Bridges run the point and you start, like, I don't know, Precious, Achua. I don't know. I don't know what they would do in that situation. I want to bet the team total over for the Knicks. I'll tell you that right now, because the Wizards just don't care. Guys, like, there's 12 games left in the season, all these NBA teams, and they're ready for the off season. They're ready to enjoy their millions of dollars, do whatever they want. Like, they're not interested in playing hard defense and getting hurt going into the off season. They're not looking to do that, guys. There's some business decisions being made, as they say. So let's take a look here. Over-under is 222.5. The Knicks are playing really bad defense, but they're not scoring the ball at all. And they can't even score against San Antonio, which is like, that's impressive in a bad way. Couldn't even score at Charlotte on the second night of a back-to-back. They put up 116 against Miami at home Monday, March 17th. So at home, they're finding a way to score points here. You know, let's take a look at that game because maybe a player prop's just a safer way to go here. Let's see. So Mikal Bridges went off. Karl Anthony Towns only 23. So I mean, if they go over, Mikal Bridges is gonna have to score, guys. So I mean, against the Wizards, maybe not. So, but I don't know. Take a look at the spread. 15.5. Yeah, it's high for a reason. So let's see. So it's gonna be 7.5 points, 8 points, we'll call it. So 111 plus 8, 119.5. So the Knicks gotta get to 120. I don't trust the Knicks to get to 120 as much as I think the Wizards are going to give up 120 for sure. I don't know, guys. I'm probably going to stay off that game. Next game up, we only got 2 left. Got the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a good game right here, guys. Got the Milwaukee Bucks at the Sacramento Kings. Ooh, I like this over, guys. Line's at 224.5. Spread is -2 to the Sacramento Kings. And let's take a look at the depth chart. Everyone's good to go except for Sabonis, Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. Yeah, he's out for another 10 days or so. Another week. Now, the Kings are an over team at home, guys. Their last 3 straight games at home have gone over. Before that, they just been going over, guys. They play fast. They can shoot the 3-ball really well. They don't play great defense. Milwaukee also, they'll be without Damian Lillard. Let's see. Giannis is questionable. Probable. My fault. He's probable. Gary Trent Jr. is probable. So it's just Damian Lillard that's going to be out. Everybody else is going to be good to go. And Milwaukee, when they win, guys, so this is the thing. The NBA is all about patterns, guys. And, like, you can't try to get cute with any of this stuff. Just keep playing the patterns and you'll make a shit ton of money. So, when the Bucks win, they put up, like, 120 points at least. Look at their last wins, guys. They put up 118 at Los Angeles just recently, last game. 126 against Indiana, 126 against Los Angeles at home, 137 against Dallas, 127 against Atlanta, 132 against Dallas, 121 against Denver, 120 against Miami, a slow-paced team. Like, those are their last, like, 7-8 wins right there, guys. Like, they score points, right? And, I mean, this total is low. It's only 224. I know Dame Lillard's not playing, but he didn't play the last game. They still got to 118. I know that was against the backups in Los Angeles, but, I mean, the defense is not going to be much better for the Kings, guys. And it's Saturday night. Kings off a loss. They're going to want to play better. I don't necessarily think that means better defense. I just think they're going to try to shoot the ball better. Standings-wise, the Kings are 2 games up on the Suns for the 10th spot, so they definitely want to keep winning here. Yeah, so I love the over here, guys. I know Dame's not playing, but I don't care. Sidewise, I kind of like the Kings a lot. I kind of do. They just beat Cleveland at home. I know that was second night of back-to-back. They beat Memphis at home. Memphis is reeling, but still, they handled business against them. They almost beat the Clippers like 5 games before that. They went into overtime. They got smoked on the second night of a back-to-back. Really bad spot against a desperate Knicks team. Then they got smoked by Golden State. Then a second night of back-to-back again, Phoenix. They played like 4 games in 5 nights, guys, or something like that, in 6 nights. Like, that's a lot. That was a bad spot for them. But before that 4-game stretch of like really good teams and bad scheduling spots back-to-back, they won a lot. They won 5 out of 6 games, beating San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Utah, and Charlotte. I mean, teams are supposed to beat, but they hung close against Denver. Milwaukee has been bad on the road of late. And they're just not. I like Sacramento here, guys. I do. I'm probably not going to bet it. I think that over's really good money, honestly. I think that over's going to hit pretty clean. 223.5. Let me just check really quickly. So the under's gone 2 out of the last. Oh no, it went well, the closing line I think went over. No, that did not go over, guys. That they went under. The Lakers game went under, so they've gone under the last 3 games. That went over their last 3 games. I like it over a lot. I think that hits clean, guys. Over 224.5. Let's go last game up. And I've already got a bet on this game, guys. And this is what I've been saying on Twitter. Follow all my plays at Twitter at Easy Money Wins. Show some love. Drop a like. Drop a comment. I appreciate all y'all supporting me on my free NBA daily bets, man. So on Twitter, I've been betting the Chicago Bulls pretty frequently now on them going over totals in the games that they play. And I found this out like 3 weeks ago, like after the All-Star break. I would bet their team total under against who did I do it against the 76ers and then against Indiana, and it barely hit. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, this shouldn't happen, guys. Like, I need to start betting their games over. And there's a motto, guys, and it's defense is optional, pace is mandatory. That's what they live by. They're small. Billy Donovan knows that they can't win slowing the ball down, so they have to create extra possessions in the game and just outshoot the other team. And that's what they do. And they score a shit ton of points. They create more possessions for the game. It's basically like extending the game to another half a quarter. Like that's how you got to think about this. So if teams only get like 90 possessions or whatever it is, like they're adding another 10 onto the game at least. So, you're adding like an extra quarter. It's basically like playing 55 minutes of a regular NBA paced game, essentially. So I already bet it over, guys. I think I bet it like 231, 232, something like that. I can't even remember. I don't care. Honestly, it's gonna go over 240. This line should be at 240. Any Bulls game moving forward, if it's under 240, it's an automatic bet unless they're playing like the Brooklyn Nets or the Charlotte Hornets. But yeah, guys, it's going over. I love the Bulls team total over. It's going to be like 117 minus 5, 112. I love that. This game's going over, guys. It's going over. Everyone's good to play for the Bulls. Josh Giddey should be good for this one. Trey Jones, Kevin Huerter are they questionable? Herter's probable. Trey Jones is questionable. Would love both of them to play. Not a huge deal if Trey Jones doesn't play. And for the Lakers, Gabe Vincent's questionable. Dorian Finney-Smith is probable. Hachimura is questionable. Vanderbilt's probable. Austin Reeves is probable. LeBron James is questionable. Luka Doncic is probable. And even if LeBron James plays tonight, guys, like he's probably not going to play his normal minutes. I wouldn't think. And, Hachimura be rusty. Like, I don't think he plays his whole minutes if he plays. Like, take the over, guys. Take the over. And then I like Bulls plus 9.5. Bulls keep covering, guys. I think Bulls are a moneymaker moving forward. That's the show, guys. I appreciate y'all listening as always. Beautiful Saturday morning here on the East Coast. Let's keep winning some bets.